The next time by, we will go green flag racing here at Ransomville. Tyler Courtney and Rico Abreu on row 1, with Aaron Reutzel and Justin Peck in row 2. Row 3, Jonathan Preston and Lucas Wolfe. Row 4, Danny Varin and Brent Marks. Row 5, Jordan Poirier and Ryan Turner. Row number 6 is Tanner Thorson and Danny Sams. Row 7, it's Brad Sweet alongside Spencer Bayston. Row 8, Cy Lynch and Brenham Crouch. Row 9, Joe Trenca and Billy VanInwegen Jr. Row 10, Davie, Franek and Dason Pursley. Row 11, Casey Kahne, Tyler Powless. Row 12, Matt Farnham, Jordan Thomas and Chase Randall at the tail end of the field. Ransomville Speedway, we got them racked, we got them stacked, and we've got the grandstands packed. Let's go racing off at turn number 4. We are green. The feature is underway at Ransomville Speedway. Rico Abreu quickly to the inside of Tyler Courtney, but Sunshine's got the lead down the back straightaway. Side by side for third as well. Aaron Reutzel trying to get in front of Justin Peck, who just barely sneaks around the outside. He'll maintain that third spot. Down the front straightaway, Abreu tried to run the bottom off of turn number 4. A little bit of grip down there, it appears, for that Messina Transportation number 24. Rico runs in second. Now back behind, here comes Danny Varin. Varin makes his way by Jonathan Preston. Danny Varin's into the top 5. Now Varin underneath of Aaron Reutzel looking for 4th off of turn number 4. That 0-1 car pinned to the bottom off the 4th corner. Keep an eye on Fonda, New York's Danny Varin. So good in this area. 11 wins at New York State tracks, but none here at Ransomville. Off of turn number 4, Tyler Courtney puts another one down, 3 in and 27 to go. Rico Abreu keeping him close. That time by across the start-finish line, just 0.7 of a second between the top 2. Justin Peck looking for 4 podium finishes in a row. He runs in that 3rd spot. Aaron Reutzel in 4th, Danny Varin 5th. Then Jonathan Preston, Jordan Poirier, Lucas Wolfe, Tanner Thorson, and Brent Marks. Thorson makes his way by the Durst Dice Roll driver. Thorson's up into the 9th position. Now Jordan Poirier feeling some pressure from Jonathan Preston, as it looks like Poirier is going to hold off that challenge for now. Traffic still quite a ways away for your race leader, but Rico is keeping him close just in case they get there a little bit earlier. And the traffic is all over the racetrack. Going to be interesting to see how Courtney makes his way through. Top 2 have broken away. Then it's a 3-car grouping of Peck, Reutzel, and Varin, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Rico, that time, was 1 second behind your race leader. Courtney can now see the lap cars up ahead of him. And he is going to approach them quickly as they are side by side and 3 wide in some points of the racetrack. Rico now drops his car down to the bottom and appears to be closing in slightly on your race leader. That last time by, still 1 second gap between the 7BC and the 24. Their closest championship rival back in 13th is Brad Sweet. Abreu closing in down the front straightaway, this time by just 0.3 of a second between the 2. Justin Peck has separated himself from Aaron Reutzel, and he's trying to join the mix as well. Remember, that 26 car went to victory lane here at Ransomville. It won by over 15 seconds with Zeb Wise behind the wheel. Justin Peck trying to close in on the top 2 and get his first win of the year. Here comes the lap traffic. Tyler Powless, Jordan Thomas, Chase Randall. Bottom and top. Courtney's going to have to start making some decisions. Where will he go? He's been running the bottom the last couple of laps, but it's not going to work for much longer. Rico Abreu is still very close. If Sunshine gets held up for just a moment, he and Peck will be right there. We are 1/3 of the way through the feature here at Ransomville. 10 in and 20 to go. Tyler Courtney coming up on the back bumper of Tyler Powless. Rico Abreu 2 car lengths back down the front straightaway. 19 laps to go. Abreu steps out of line into turn 1, trying to make the pass through the middle portion of the racetrack. He'll lose a little bit of ground off the 2nd corner. It looked good from the beginning to the middle portion of the corner, but not very good on the exit. Here comes Aaron Reutzel as well. Reutzel's trying to make a 4-car battle. Reutzel's into the wall. Aaron Reutzel slams the wall in turn 4, keeps on going. He loses ground. Back up front, 3-car battle for the race lead. Tyler Courtney to the outside of Chase Randall. Cannot make the pass down the back straightaway. Aaron Reutzel trying to get back on his horse. He knows there is speed on the cushion, but he slammed the wall a lap ago on the top. Justin Peck to 2nd across the line. Justin Peck takes 2nd away from Rico Abreu. And Peck is looking for redemption here tonight. Led 39 3/4 laps back at Kokomo. Got passed on the final corner by Rico Abreu. He wants a win and he wants it bad. They cannot get by the slower cars though. Tyler Courtney tries the middle in turn 1. Justin Peck around the bottom. Not able to pull up next to him. Down the back straightaway, first and second are nose to tail. Peck sees an opening, goes to the inside. They nearly get together. Justin Peck takes the lead off of turn 4. Justin Peck to the top spot. Halfway home that time by, 15 in and 15 to go. Sunshine knows he's got to get going now. Goes to the top, lays the right rear into the cushion. Down the back straightaway, Justin Peck pulls away slightly. Abreu is there along with Reutzel. The top 4, all on the same straightaway. Still cannot get by any of the lap cars. Justin Peck trapped behind the number 9 RF Chase Randall. Now tries to run the middle. Can he make the pass on the slower car? Cannot do it. The bottom of the racetrack is where you want to be, but Peck is trying to move around, trying to put a car between himself and the 7BC. 13 laps to go across the line. Chase Randall still right there in front of him. Peck missed the bottom a little bit right there, and that stacks up the top 3. Here comes Danny Varin as well. Danny Varin trying to become a part of this mix as well for the race lead. Justin Peck finally gets by Chase Randall down the front straightaway. Randall now goes down low. Tyler Courtney trying to get in front of him before he does that. And Sunshine will make the pass on the slower car. Now no lap cars between your first and second place machines. Peck sees an opening underneath of Jordan Thomas. And he'll put another lap car between himself and Tyler Courtney. So 1 lap car between Justin Peck and Tyler Courtney. It's the 79 of Jordan Thomas. Next time by, 10 laps to go for Justin Peck up front. Redemption would be the headline on this story after what happened on Monday night. Tyler Powless, the next car in front of the 26. Will anybody try and work out a line? The first car to try it is the 19 of Brent Marks, running back in the 8th position, trying to track down the 22 of Jonathan Preston. Brent Marks not able to get any grip up there in 1 and 2. Car off the pace in turn 2, yellows out for Davie Franek. Davie Franek off the pace, was running 17th at the time. And the winner of the B main is coming to a slow crawl in the second corner. So with 9 laps remaining, Justin Peck is the race leader. Tyler Courtney running in second. Third is Rico Abreu. Fourth is Aaron Reutzel. Fifth is Danny Varin. Sixth is Jordan Poirier. Seventh is Jonathan Preston. Eighth, Brent Marks. Ninth, Lucas Wolfe. And 10th is Tanner Thorson. Good showing here for the Northeastern drivers with Poirier, Preston, and Varin up there in the top 10. We are coming to green. There is no guaranteed time in the work area. We're beyond the halfway mark for Davie Franek. So we are coming back to green. Orange cone on the front stretch for a single file restart. And the green lights come back on. Somebody's going to try and work out a line. It's Aaron Reutzel. He goes to the outside of Rico Abreu and will make the pass for third, and now looking for second off the corner. Good restart there for Reutzel. Might have found something into turn 1. Aaron Reutzel now to the outside of Tyler Courtney, trying to pinch him down. He'll make the pass for second. What a great restart for Aaron Reutzel. Reutzel goes 4-2 on that lap, but now he's got some bigger problems to deal with Justin Peck. Can he get up there and challenge the Redeem Racing number 26? This time by will be 7 laps to go for Justin Peck. He's got to be thinking, what is going to happen this time? Off of turn number 2. Peck with no worries up front last time by, a 1-second lead between himself and the 87 of Reutzel. Everybody pinned around the bottom of the racetrack. Brent Marks has made his way by Jordan Poirier, moved Marks up to the P6 position. Only car out of line is Brad Sweet. Sweet running 13th across the line. Now gets back in line behind some other cars. So going to be a huge points night potentially here for Courtney and Abreu. As long as nothing else happens here. 5 laps to go for Peck. Justin Peck. Off of turn number 4 this time. 4 to go for the 2-6. should not have to deal with lap traffic for the rest of the race. Aaron Reutzel, 1.2 seconds behind. Everybody single file around the tires here at Ransomville. Peck, as I say that, he might get to Jordan Thomas by the end of this thing. 3 to go. Justin Peck, so close to a win at his home track on Monday night at Kokomo. Led the entire race, 39 3/4 laps before Rico Abreu picked his pocket for $20,000. Traffic will certainly be a factor as they come to the white flag this time by. Jordan Thomas in front of Peck. Aaron Wright's going to try and close in. Here comes the white flag. 1 lap to go for Justin Peck. Jordan Thomas on the bottom. Reutzel sees an opening to the outside, trying to steal the win on the final lap. He'll go to the middle. This might be an opportunity down in 3 and 4. Justin Peck behind Jordan Thomas. Final time in a 3 and 4. Reutzel going to try and work the middle. Peck gets by the slower car, and Justin Peck gets redemption tonight at Ransomville Speedway. Tyler Courtney gets by Reutzel for second. Reutzel ends up in third. Fourth goes to Rico Abreu, and fifth goes to Davie Varin. Redemption is the name of the game tonight, and Justin Peck is your winner at Ransomville Speedway. His first win of 2025. Tyler Courtney ends up in second. Third goes to Aaron Reutzel. Fourth to Rico Abreu, and fifth goes to Danny Varin. Brett Marks, Jordan Poirier, Lucas Wolfe, Jonathan Preston, and Tanner Thorson the top 10. Cy Lynch, Brad Sweet, Danny Sams, Brenham Crouch, and Spencer Bayston the top 15. Matt Farnham, Casey Kahne, Joe Trenca, Dason Pursley, Tyler Powless, and then Billy VanInwegen, Ryan Turner, Chase Randall, Jordan Thomas, and Davie Franek. As Justin Peck climbs out of the Skagit Speedway number 26, this has got to be a feeling like no other after what happened earlier on this week. Getting the Miller Lite in hand, the Hoosier Tire neckband, Kubota Highland Racing Victory Lane hat, and the Sunoco Race Fuels checkered flag. Makes some noise. This guy did not feel so hot after Monday, but tonight he's back in victory lane. It's Justin Peck. And the Miller Lite is out of here. Let's go down to Tony Laporta.
The Miller Lite's out of here. I think there's more Miller Lite on me than Justin Peck got to enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this season, welcome to Whiskey Myers Victory Lane, Justin Peck! Man, after Kokomo and how hard that one was, as you put it, you were still choking on it. How ready? How much were you looking forward to another shot at it?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to going to Fremont on Wednesday. Just wanted to get back in the seat. I thought about it for a while that night, and then, woke up the next morning, just, focused on the next one and ready to go. And that's what it takes to come out here and do this all season long. You can't dwell on anything that that's happened in the past, and you can't get stuck in a moment because you won last week. You got to do it again this week. And my guys just kept plugging away. I mean, there was no wind taken out of the sails per se. I mean, everybody kept working extremely hard, and just kept trying to dial in our race car. Even we made a change here coming into the night. That was different than what we ran at Kokomo, and seemed a heck of a lot better. Just seemed like it kept our front end a little bit more balanced, a little bit more stable, and didn't take any right rear stick away, which is kind of what we were afraid of was going to happen. But hats off to my guys, man. I mean, every time I came in and said something today, Tyler and Brandon and A-Rod, made the right adjustment and gave me exactly what I was looking for. So, like I say, they did a great job, and you got to have a good race car when the track's slick like that. You got to be able to get hooked up and still keep rotating, and that's what we accomplished tonight. So hats off to Skagit Speedway and the Race Redeem Foundation and Redeem Racing and Hager Realty, and I want to say hi to everybody back at Washington watching, and everybody with Skagit Speedway. Say hi to my mom and dad in Indiana watching. Thanks to Kevin and Monica Redeem for giving me this awesome opportunity, and you can't forget about that Ford Performance Shaver Racing engines. It's it did exactly what we needed it to tonight. Put in a little smaller engine for tonight, just knowing what this place is usually like, and it's usually pretty slow and slick and dusty, and I think it kind of played right into our favor. So, like I said, I can't thank all those guys enough, and it feels good to get one.
We'll talk about Kevin and Monica Rudine and the folks at Skagit Speedway in a moment, but indulge me. Take us into the cockpit of this number 26 with, say, well, right up till that last restart, inside of 10 to go. You were driving away from Tyler Courtney. You had over a 1.2-second lead. The yellow comes out. Aaron Reutzel loads up, takes a shot at you, coming to the white flag. How hard was your heart pounding? How nervous were you thinking about Kokomo? What was going through your mind as the laps clicked off?
Well, I knew the preferred line was the bottom, and I knew I wasn't going to give up the bottom for anything. I wasn't going to get caught out in the middle and just hung out there. So, it's tough, man. I mean, it was pretty dirty and slick throughout the middle and the top, and you just kind of got forced to having to run the bottom there. But when you catch lap traffic, they're all in racing in a pack, and they're significantly less pace than what you're running. And I just stuck with my gut. I just stuck with my guns. That's what I didn't do at Kokomo, was stick with my gut, which was knowing to run the top, and I overthought it. So I wasn't going to overthink it today. And I figured someone was probably going to get their nose. I had to slow down so much getting in on the bottom. I figured I was going to hear someone zing it, try to go around me, but I was just confident in my package and confident that I was going to get off the bottom well on both ends. So that's what I did. I slowed down and matched the pace of the guys in front of me, and almost even slowed my entry up a little bit more, just trying to make sure I got a good exit run, because that was the hard part, is even trying to go through traffic. I could kind of roll around the outside of guys all the way to the apex, but you just get so hung out there with no grip, and the track's so long up there that I knew it was better to take the short way around. And feels good, man. Feels good to be up here in victory lane. I wish this could have been back to back, but that's the great thing about sprint car racing is you always got another one in the same week. So we'll pack up and celebrate this one a little bit, go to Utica Rome tomorrow, and try to do it again.
Kevin Rudine, your car owner, is a major part of our sport of sprint car racing. We at High Limit are so grateful to have partnerships with him and his foundation, the Race Rudine Foundation. So I'm going to tee this up for you here. As a winner, a high roller who competes full season with Kubota High Limit Racing, when you win, you get to send $1,000 of an angel donor's money to any charity you choose to support. With your first victory in 2025, which charity are you choosing to send that $1,000 to?
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely going to send it off to the Race Rudine Foundation. Kevin's a great guy. Monica's a great person. They seem to excel in everything that they do, and they're trying to grow the Race Rudine Foundation, and they're doing a really good job of it. And it'd be cool to send some money their way and just continue to grow it.
We're going to step out here and let Jake Ingram come in to present Justin Peck with not just the Chasm Safety Technologies, but a brand new addition starting at Kokomo, the winner's box. Big thanks to Chasm Safety Technologies. There's a custom t-shirt in there, the wind sticker for the tail tank, as well as a golden ticket. A driver and a team wrap up 5 of those golden tickets that are handed out to the winner. They then can cash that in for a year-long sponsorship with our friends at Chasm Safety Technologies. We want to thank them. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this season, would you let him hear it? He's a winner, Justin Peck! Chase, tell us about those contingencies.
It was a good night to be the DJ of the night as Justin Peck celebrates down there. Our Hard Charger Award winner here tonight, presented by Rod and Supply, was Matt Farnham. The 7NY went 23rd to 16th for +7, so congrats to Matt Farnham on that. Our Race Rudine Foundation Rookie of the Race, with his best finish of the season, went to Lynch. He was 11th overall. And then our Jake's Golf Cart's fastest lap of the race award went to Tyler Courtney on lap 1. He ran a 16.456 to get the Jake's Golf Cart's fastest lap. Back to you, Tony.
The Jake's Fastest Golf Cart Lap Award winner is standing by with me now. First to second in the feature, Tyler Courtney. What kind of racetrack was Ransomville Speedway tonight?
It was technical for sure. When you come to New York, it's going to be slick and technical, and that's what we got tonight. But I feel like we had a good race car all night. We needed to probably be a little bit better there in the feature, but also I feel like just leading there was tough. Like, we got the lap traffic, and I feel like we were going so slow that I kept waiting on somebody to circle me. So I knew I needed to get up and try something, and it just it didn't work out for me. Justin got by me, and then Aaron got a really good restart there, and then luckily he tried to go for the win there, and we were able to sneak back by him for second. But all in all, a great night for our Nos Energy Drink, Elliot's Custom Trailer, Spire Motorsports car, and hopefully we get Utica in tomorrow. Mother Nature plays nice, and then head into Pennsylvania for a big weekend.
That's Tyler Courtney with another podium finish here tonight, standing on the second step of the round 12 podium here in 2025. Aaron Reutzel's having himself a nice cold beverage. That last restart alone earned you that drink, I think, going 4th to 2nd. Did you know when the green flag came back out that you had something to get back up front and challenge for the win?
I knew my car was really good out in the middle and stuff. Early, it was really good, and just once we kind of got spread out, everyone could kind of run in there a little bit harder, and it was just hard to make enough speed to pass someone off the right rear. So I kind of figured on that restart, if Rico didn't do it, he's the guy I figured would do it. If Rico left me that lane, that they would all just go down there and stop, and I could get that run around. And yeah, it went good. You know, I needed another yellow or to try that move again. Our car was phenomenal. A little disappointing to run 3rd after you got to 2nd. It's a pretty big money gap, so kind of mad at myself on that one. But all in all, we've had a pretty shit run after Arizona, so it's happy to get this Power Plus car at least on the podium where it belongs. You know, they've put a lot into us, and they deserve to get some recognition. So glad we at least put them on the podium, and along with Fulton Brothers Trucking and Brian Paver and STC and Brian and Lisa and Rasmussen's. They're here tonight, traveled all the way up here, so at least they got to see a decent race. But yeah, all in all, good night. Like I said, a little disappointed myself, but the guys worked hard, and just glad that, you know, like I said, we've kind of had a shit run here and kind of been struggling with our car, and I think everyone else has kind of gotten their stuff better since the year started, so it's getting tougher and tougher. So glad we stumbled on some stuff tonight. You know, surfaces like this are really, really hard to get a hold of. So the fact that I think, you know, the 26 was obviously really good, but I think, you know, we get into traffic, I think I could move around a little bit better. So the fact that we were that good, it's really encouraging, and looking forward to tomorrow night.
All right, that's Aaron Reutzel. Started 3rd, finished 3rd. A great result for the driver from Clute, Texas. I'll tell you what, Chase, as we wrap up down here, the points picture will take a very interesting shake, I do believe, because 5 drivers behind Brad Sweet in the championship standings finish inside the top 6, or shake that rather, the rest of the top 5, not counting Brad Sweet, finish inside the top 6 if you remove Danny Varin finishing in that 5th position. And Brad Sweet not having a very normal night for himself. He spent a lot of time outside the top 10, comes home with a 12th place finish. The guys chasing him for that year-long championship did exactly what they needed to do. Brad struggled. They succeeded. A good night for the drivers chasing Brad Sweet here in 2025.